Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Mr. Rose. Welcome back to an episode of Formula 1 2020 My Team Career, and this time for the Hungarian Grand Prix, so let's get right into it. Okay, so here I am starting my first flying lap for the Hungarian Grand Prix qualifying. So let's kind of see how well we do for this first lap. I'm pretty sure I'm using a 6-6 front wing and rear wing setup because there's quite a lot of corners over here, and well, I kind of thought straight away, well, yeah, we're going to be kind of slow over here. I'm not really sure how slow, but probably not in the top 10 because we just don't have the aero package to kind of go around these corners kind of like flat out and like stuff and put on the throttle like straight after the corner and stuff. We just need to wait that extra like half a second, as I said many times before, and that half a second costs us but of course maybe around half a second or something, which is, yeah, quite a lot of time, because that half a second could will get us like a couple more positions, which is always good. So let's see how well we do over here. Of course, last time out at Silverstone we had a pretty decent race. I'm pretty sure we finished P7, was that? I'm not too sure. Maybe it was quite good. I kind of knew that was going to be yeah, not too good, but kind of okay. So yeah, we did end up in the top 10, P7 I'm pretty sure, which was quite a good race, to be honest. Not as good as the one before where we finished first at the Red Bull Ring, but it was still quite good. So let's cross the line over here and see what kind of time we set. So it's P5 for that, but when I get back to the garage it's actually going to be a P10, which is, well, 3 seconds off pace, which is, yeah, kind of bad. So for this kind of second lap over here, as you've already dropped down to P19, I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. So I actually went with a 5-6 setup, which, yeah, it's going to probably slow me down in the corners, but there's kind of like quite a lot of medium speed corners over here, which you need the top end speed for, just to kind of, well, yeah, just to kind of get along with a decent speed compared to the others. As you see over here, after the first like couple corners already, a 10th up over there, which is quite good. Of course, after this race, is I'm pretty sure the kind of like the summer break would normally, where like the summer break would normally be. And there's like some kind of, after finishing recording this, I did see like a break kind of thing, so I'm not really sure what you do there. I think you just need to like skip it, then you can get on to the next race, which of course is Spa-Francorchamps. Probably didn't nail that, I probably butchered the pronunciation of that. But as you see over here, already 5/10 up. And yeah, next race is Spa, which is, well, you need loads of top speed. And there's quite a lot of corners too, so we're going to see how well we do over there. I'm hoping for a P10 finish over there too, but, well, I'm not too sure. But as you see over here, going around the last corner over there, we're actually a full second up, so we're only 2 seconds slower than Hamilton or whoever's at the top right now, which is quite a lot better than 3 seconds. So I actually don't record where I finished after that kind of thing, but I'm pretty sure it was around P11, but as we're starting our final lap over here for qualifying, and that we're actually at P13 already, and King, our teammate who was in Red Sprint Racing for the first half of the season, is actually ahead of us, which is kind of bad. But I'm pretty sure overall, as I said, it's kind of flipped in the game as what is to real life for Alfa Romeo, because they're kind of, well, in the game over here, they're kind of good at qualifying and kind of bad in the race, which is kind of opposite of the real life, which they're kind of really bad at qualifying and they actually just have some real good race pace, but they can't really show it because they already started like last, and they can only go so much positions from starting last. So yeah, let's see how well we do. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be our final lap. We're not going to have enough time to start another one. So it's going to be really close, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be enough time to actually start another lap. So let's hope this lap's quite good. So we're actually 2/10 up at the moment, 3/10 up over here. This last corner is really important. Let's hope on the throttle straight away. Let's hope I kind of get some time up. It's going to be, I think it was just about 2.5 tenths, which is kind of decent. But yeah, it's a P15. I was kind of expecting that. Maybe not so low, but well, it's still. Oh, I guess it's over and done with. Let's see how well we do in the race. So I'm pretty sure our teammate Jack Aitken kind of finished this with a P19. I'm pretty sure it was. So it was kind of okay for him, but yeah, not good enough. So let's yeah, get into the race over here.
It's race day in Budapest as we get ready for another round of the Formula One World Championship. We don't expect too many retirements at this track. There are plenty of current and former drivers with flawless finish rates here. In particular, Ralf Schumacher. He made it across the line in all 10 of his Hungarian Grand Prix starts. Located 12 miles northeast of the Hungarian capital Budapest, the 14 corners of the Hungaroring are steeped in history and prestige. Overtaking has always been difficult on this technical 2.7-mile circuit, but the last few years in particular have turned up some exceptional races. Let's hope we're in for another one here today. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for the race today. Let me ask you about Racing Point. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Verstappen, Kimi Raikkonen, and Perez, Stroll, Vettel, Norris, and Daniel Ricciardo, King, Ocon, Daniel Kvyat, and Sainz, Red, Gasly, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Kevin Magnussen, Grosjean, Russell, Aitken, and Nicholas Latifi. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Okay, so I'm going to go with the first setup over here, with the first strategy, and put a bit more fuel in, as I always do, just to kind of have more fuel to kind of push at the start of the race on those soft tyres. So let's get ready for the formation lap over here. I actually kind of got mistaken. I thought Jack Aitken will start in 19th, which he actually started 21st, which isn't too good, but is his only second race with the team. But I actually thought that I should, who to have my teammate for like the start of next season. But first, let's get ready. 4 lights out over here, and there you go. How well will we start? It's quite a good start over here. Already side by side with Gasly and Sainz. Oh no, it's actually Sainz and Kvyat over here. And I brake, nearly crash into everyone. Some damage over here, or no, some contact over there. No damage though, which is good. But P6 from P15 past the first corner, yes please. And then we get Verstappen over here too, which is just perfect. Perfect start over there by me as always. Okay, so as I was saying, I kind of know who I'm going to have my teammate for season 2 already. Because, well, I thought with like the Formula 2 teammates and like the lower kind of Formula 1 drivers, like the lower rated ones, yeah, they're gonna be cheap, but they're never gonna score any points, or like rarely. Like, oh, there's some contact over here on lap 5 of the race with Verstappen. He turned into me and really crashed. Luckily, I could just keep it on, and we can continue on our adventure into the pit box on lap 7 to change the tyres. It was meant to be lap 5, but I kind of went out a bit longer on those softs. Let's stop for the mediums now. Our only pit stop this race. So as I was saying, even those kind of lower F1 drivers and the Formula 2 drivers are never going to score up any points, even if it's like a really good race for them. So I thought, why not save up the 19 million to kind of recruit Lewis Hamilton for season 2. I've already got after spoilers, or I guess spoilers I'm not even going to show you, but after this race I'm already on 6 million, and I get around I'm not too sure, but I think it's around 2 million after each race, maybe like 1 million. So that's kind of good. As you see over here on lap 9, kind of getting dark over here a bit. As I was saying, yeah, I'm gonna go get that 19 million for Lewis Hamilton, because, well, my theory is that if we get him in the car, he's gonna be able to maybe get like, yeah, like kind of like the same kind of performances as I am. So score points every single time, or like nearly every single time. Get like maybe sometimes win if he gets lucky. And when we get that, I'm going to be able to get signed sponsors which kind of have like score 33 points during the race, and you get like 200,000 extra, 200,000 extra dollars in the game, which is going to help us make the car even better. So I think by signing Hamilton, even though he costs a lot, it's going to give us more money in the long run, because we're going to be able to sign better sponsors who are going to pay more, which is going to give us a better car. So maybe by the end of season 2, as you see over there, Valtteri Bottas out of this session, so I'm going to be able to hop up to P5, which is really nice. As you see over here, there's Mercedes over there. Not really sure what happened. I'm pretty sure it's just some kind of mechanical failure or something. But yeah, I think by signing Lewis, it's going to give us better sponsors, because, well, I'm going to be able to sign better sponsors. We're going to be able to complete those goals. We're going to get more money, and we're going to be able to get a better car. So maybe I'm hoping by the end of season 2, for like the second half, maybe we're going to be able to fight for some kind of good podiums and maybe even race wins. There you go. Norris tried to overtake me, but I overtook him up to P5. I want to hold on to this because P5 has some really decent points. So over here, around the last corner of lap 17, going on to the final lap over here. So yeah, I'm hoping, this is kind of like a really high hopes over here, but in for season 3, we're going to be able to win the championship. I know it's probably not going to happen, but I think by signing Lewis Hamilton next season, and then for season 3 again, hopefully if we have enough money and make the car better, I think we're going to be able to have the car good enough, and with him we're going to be have enough, or we're going to get enough points each race, so at least we're going to be able to win the Constructors' Championships, and either me or Lewis Hamilton are going to win the Drivers' Championships in season 3. Well, but that's kind of far away. We're only halfway through season 1 over here, so I'm probably in a couple months' time. Hopefully it's going to go according to plan, but yeah, it's probably going to be at least half a year before that actually happens, season 3. But I'm hoping that we are going to be able to fight at least at the second half of season 2. We're going to win some podiums, or go onto the podiums, maybe even win some races like once in a while, which would be cool. But across, around the final corner over here, and across the lap for a really, really good P5. So yeah, really good weekend this time around.
Race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
It's a performance to be proud of today from our Hungarian Grand Prix winners. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
So there is a victory from Lewis Hamilton once again, so hopefully he's going to be able to do that once he is in our car in season 3. P5, we actually do get driver of the day this time, like we didn't get last time, which I kind of thought we deserved last time around, but we do get it this time for passing 10 cars to get up to that P5. Jack Aitken actually finished P19, which is kind of okay. Not as good as last time. We did have a worse car this time around. Then in Silverstone, we don't change in any standings over here. P7 in both. We're actually getting close to Renault and McLaren, and I'm thinking we're going to be able to get best of the rest this season already. But yeah, for now, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.